Isaiah's got some room. He's getting to the edge, and just like that, another one. Week number 1 for Isaiah King Jr. was a disappointing one and an embarrassing one at the same part. He's not used to losing, and a lot of people in the NFL, the experts, the analysts, even the fans on Twitter that he's reading right now, are saying that he's trash, he's overrated, he never should have left the Baltimore Ravens. And the Ravens are looking pretty good at this point at this part of the season, but Isaiah knows that's only one game. He's got to put it aside. Step up, play big today, and lead your team to a victory, and all that goes away. So to help make sure that he's playing a little bit better, he needs to go ahead and upgrade his receiving back tendencies, because that is a lot of what Arizona puts stock in, is a guy that can go out there, catch the ball, and make some moves in the backfield and get a couple of yards. Because +2 catching traffic, +1 at catching and to speed. The dude's already pretty fast, so he's about to be lightning quick this week. Catch you up around the NFL. Even though his team did lose, Isaiah did get the Offensive Player of the Week in the NFC with 200 yards rushing, 10 receptions, 129 receiving yards, an individual performance, but not the W he wanted. Griffin gets the Player of the Week in the NFC on defense, Roethlisberger on offense for the Steelers, and on defense, Johnson for the Buffalo Bills with 5 tackles and 2 interceptions. And as you can tell, the top stories this week, Cliff Kingsbury, our coaches. I don't know what went wrong. We need to go back to the film room and go back to the drawing board, which isn't really what you ever want to see from your coach when he's talking about it. But we'll see if we can do better this week and step things up. So we're heading out today to Levi's Stadium to take on the 49ers, a team, they're looking pretty good so far this season. I mean, their team is stacked. They got lots of young talent. Their franchise quarterback is there, and we're a team that's trying to make a big name for ourselves right now. So can we go out here, take on the 49ers, and beat them to show that we can get back to 500 and put our stamp as being one of the better teams in the NFL. It was a rocky start. We can pick up today and show them that we're a team you got to watch out for. So the 49ers come out quick and they get 7 points, and well, here we are trying to scramble and get ourselves a couple of points on the board. Isaiah looking solid, nice little spin move there. Isaiah goes with a stiff arm. Okay, Isaiah rips off 19 yards in his first touch of the game. And to be honest, this sort of red on red clash we have for the uniforms, not exactly the easiest to differentiate from. Ball's a quick little dump off here to the tight end. Max Williams gets his way down to the 49-yard line. 2nd and 5 now. Kyler Murray's going to put a guy in motion. Isaiah's going to take the handoff, cuts back. Isaiah's bursting through. Isaiah's got a couple guys to beat. They are going to catch him, however, but that was quick. You can already tell that Isaiah's feeling it. He said whatever happened last week is not going to happen this week. He's going to will his team to victory. A quick little bubble screen out here. Kirk's going to make his way down from the 31 to the 28-yard line. Arizona's getting close to the red zone. It's been a really good drive for them so far today. Kyler Murray, halfback toss to Isaiah. He's looking to get a block. Does not get it the way he wants it. Nice little juke hoop. He's going to carry the defender all the way down to the 15-yard line now. Isaiah has only carried the ball 3 times, but he already has 52 rush yards on the day. He's primed for a big one this afternoon. Down to the middle. Isaiah's going to work his way down to what looks like the 2 or 3-yard line. An absolute perfect toss there by Kyler Murray, getting us down to the 3. Isaiah out here trying to stretch it to the end, and Isaiah's going to go into the end zone completely untouched. It says teammates, come celebrate real quick. We got ourselves a nice little touch. Let me go ahead and show you all the weight I've been lifting this off season. He's prepared. While our offense was cooking, our defense finally stepped up. That first drive, they gave away a pretty easy touchdown, but now they're locking up. Isaiah's going to field a punt deep in his own territory from the 28-yard line. Isaiah's out here moving. He's trying to get past the punter, and he's going to get tackled by the punter and the safety, but still great field position for Arizona now. The X factor for Isaiah King Jr. already in motion. Ball's going to go out to the sideline, a dot, and what a toe tap by the receiver on that play. You got to give props to Andy Isabella, because that was a beautiful reception and a perfect throw by Kyler Murray. Isaiah's trying to run himself around a little bit. He finds himself spinning back into the middle, but only picks up a small gain of 2. 2nd down to 8 yards to go. Kyler Murray sitting back in shotgun for the offense. A high snap. You know, he's a little fellow. He's not going to be able to get that one too easy, but he does give it to Isaiah, who picks up 11. Whatever Kingsbury did in the in-between week there was perfect, because the offensive line is blocking perfectly. The scheme seems to be working way more fluid than it was previously. Now Isaiah's out here killing it. The spin move, the juke combo picks up 9 as we end the first quarter in scoring territory yet again. 2 receptions so far on the day for Isaiah, only 21 yards on those. A halfback screen looking for his 3rd reception. Isaiah's going to get this one. He's got an opportunity. One guy in front. He does break him down to the 2-yard line, but no score. That leaves Arizona here. The shadows being cast into the end zone. They're going to try and take advantage from the 2-yard line. 7 minutes, 30 seconds left. Kyler Murray's going to scramble up the middle, completely untouched, slides into the end zone, add insult to injury, and just like that, Arizona has taken the lead against a talented San Francisco 49ers team. Now, the 49ers do score. They only get 3 points, however, so we still have a 4-point lead. Back on offense here. Arizona trying to get the ball off to Isaiah. Isaiah's looking perfect so far. Again, 13 more yards. This is the kind of game the coaches were hoping to see from Isaiah. I mean, he had a big week last week with 200 yards, but he's going even bigger on this one. He's wide open down the field, but Kyler Murray is going to dive for not a first down, but 6 yards. And that's one thing teams have been sleeping on. Kyler Murray has been one of the better passers so far in his young career, and now he's stepping up, showing that he can run as well, which teams forgot about because he did it all the time at Oklahoma. And while week 1 had its issues, you're starting to see why Isaiah came to Arizona. His time in Baltimore was great. Lamar Jackson, fantastic. But what he's got here with Kyler Murray is the beginning of something special as well. And Isaiah knows that if he can become the catalyst to bring a Super Bowl not only to Baltimore, but then also here in Arizona, he's going to go down as a legend pretty early in his career. But he gets stuffed to the line of scrimmage there and gains nothing. 2-minute warning is coming up now. We got 3rd down and 30 seconds left before the 2-minute warning actually strikes. Isaiah goes up the middle, tries to run over the safety, and he does. Alexander, what were you thinking? 2-minute warning is about to go up. Kyler Murray's trying to get the play off before the 2-minute warning happens. Well, halfback stretch play here to Isaiah. Isaiah's going to find himself some room and picks up, it looks like 3 yards, but still, we're in prime position to keep advancing the ball. That carry was also huge for Isaiah because he now has over 100 yards rushing here in the first half, on his way to yet another 200-yard game to keep things moving. Ball's thrown over here to the sideline. Isaiah grabs it, doesn't get it dislodged, and picks up another chunk. That leads to a crucial 3rd down and 4 with a minute and a half remaining here in the first half. Ball's thrown to Christian Kirk for a small chunk of yards, but it keeps us in the red zone. Kyler Murray in control of the offense right now. I don't know if he actually has an incompletion the entirety of today's game. He throws one deep. He's got a guy. And speaking of an incompletion, his first one comes right there. 2nd and 10 from the 18-yard line. Halfback toss has been working. Isaiah's going to try to get himself to the edge. He is going to get caught, however, from behind, unfortunately. Kingsbury's been playing this one smart, though. He's trying to get his team an opportunity to score, but he doesn't want to turn it over because 3 points still gives us a touchdown lead going into halftime. Isaiah's going to get moved out. Floating back through. Kyler Murray's running. Kyler Murray's going to juke a guy out of his shoes. We're going to use our first timeout with 30 seconds left because we are now inside the 10. Murray has been just perfect today. Only 1 incompletion. Lights out. All over the field. He's running for his life right now. Isaiah gave him no pass blocking, and we're going to use our 2nd timeout as he only gains 2. Outside runs have mostly been pretty good. We need Isaiah to pick up 4, however, on this one. Murray with the toss. Isaiah with the room. Isaiah's going to turn up, and just like that, Isaiah's going to waltz into the end zone. Time for a celebration. We're taking a big lead going into halftime with Isaiah's 2nd rushing touchdown of the afternoon. We're picking up here in the second half a perfectly executed drive to end that half by Isaiah and the Cardinals. Kyler Murray, electric. Isaiah, possibly even better. Got 2nd and 13 after a false start penalty by the offense. Nice little dump down here to David Johnson, and David Johnson looking kind of old on that play. The interesting thing is that even though Murray only has 1 incompletion on the day, he's only thrown for 68 yards. I want to see him try down the field a little bit more than what he's doing currently. Now Murray's out here running, speaking of trying down the field. He picks up about 11 or 12. He's looking pretty solid again, Murray. RPO action, does hand it off to Isaiah on this one, who blocks down a defender all the way down to the 47. Isaiah's lined up a receiver on the left-hand side this time. Murray, the only guy in the backfield. Ball's thrown across. Look at Max Williams picking up a first down. On the right side of the 50. Isaiah's open. He's going to get derailed immediately, though, as soon as he catches that. After a gain of 5, it's 2nd down and 5. Isaiah's looking to get this offense a bigger chunk of yards. We've been dinking and dunking a little bit here. Oh, my God, the moves! Have you seen someone move that way? You haven't. You definitely haven't. We've just started to see Isaiah recently in the last season or so bring out that sort of shimmy spin move, and it's incredible every single time he uses it. It'll never get old. Been a long drive so far, 2nd and 4. Halfback toss is trying to go to work. Isaiah cannot go anywhere. The juke isn't fooling a single person. So big 3rd down and 5 is coming up from the 23. Trying to get at least into the red zone here, get that first down going. Isaiah's got some room. He's getting to the edge, and just like that, another one. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the afternoon. He says, teammates, come celebrate again. We're ready for this one. The only good news right now for the 49ers is they did happen to get some points. It was just a field goal, and fortunately for them, not a touchdown, but a nice little RPO action there from Kyler Murray, picking up another first down. Not 100 yards passing yet, though. Isaiah, though, was seen in the sideline telling Kingsbury, we got to get Kyler Murray more pass yards, got to gain more opportunities here in the second half. So expect to see him throw the ball a little bit more here. It should be pointed out, though, that Kyler has thrown the ball 14 times and barely has 100 yards. You would hope to see him get more yardage, but the short yardage conversions have worked. We can't be too mad at it. And with that was another first down by Kyler. Isaiah running his route. This ball is thrown, and I mean, just perfectly deflected by Warner on that. Second and 10, a crowded line of scrimmage. Isaiah goes try to fight his way through, but as you can expect, very little yards to be gained. So a big 3rd down and 9. Again, we got to get Isaiah more involved in that passing game to hopefully help Kyler get some more yards too. Isaiah, though, got plenty of room. He's trying to outrun Warner. He is going to run him out of the way. He gets all the way down to the 28 and might be one of the best passes we've had all game. A little over 6 minutes left and a pretty sizable lead. Arizona's trying to add on to it to make sure this is a no way they can come back. Another quick check down, however, by Kyler, only picks up 6 yards. I mean, honestly, if we have to give a nickname to Kyler Murray, it's the captain check down, because all he's been doing the entire game is checking down left and right, but he finds those one down the field. Beautiful play, but unfortunately, I think it's going to be coming back. Probably going to be holding on the play. And it was. So that one, not going to count. And if you're Kyler Murray, you got to be disgusted. You finally find one of your receivers down the field. You get down to the 1 yard line, only to have holding on the play by Cam Robinson, and he gets drilled on that play too. So a big 3rd down and 11 here. We are in field goal territory, but outside of that, things are looking a little suspect, and we are not going to get the conversion. Only the 4th completion in the game for Kyler. It's field goal time. And apparently we didn't go for the field goal, and now we only have an 8-point lead. So you know what time it is. Let Isaiah go to work. 2nd and 7. Little halfback draw action. Isaiah's feeling it again. Another sizable gain. He's getting close to 200 yards again today. Clock is moving, holding that nice little lead. A bubble screen to Christian Kirk is actually going to get a broken tackle, and then Kirk is going to fumble after an incredibly hard hit. We're going to see them then get tackled. Quan Alexander on the fumble recovery. San Fran is right back in this game, just like that. Well, San Fran gets the touchdown. They go for a 2-point conversion, and as you can tell, it didn't actually work. They're still down 2. We have the ball, and we got to run the clock out. 2-minute warning is coming up here. It'll be the last play before that 2-minute warning. Isaiah tries to go through the middle, but again, brought down pretty quickly by Armstead. 2nd down, 2-minute warning has finally arrived. Isaiah looking for that blocking, but what a tackle by Warner. He's been all over the field today. Arizona knows they need to go ahead and make them use some timeouts. So they got to get a conversion. They got to run that ball to try to get it. Isaiah looking for blocks. He's got it. He cannot go where he needs to. He gets lit up by the 49ers, and Arizona's in danger of choking away this lead. The good news is, though, 49ers are not going to get what they need to. They still have 1 timeout, however, so we got to try to get some points or at least do something with Isaiah. Isaiah's out here running wild. A nice juke move puts him down to the 22-yard line, and they use what is their last timeout. 15 seconds left. All Arizona has to do is run the clock out. They're going to try to do it in style, though. Isaiah's trying to outrun his defender, and he cannot do it. Instead, he's going to lose a chunk of yards, and it's a little embarrassing. So the game is over. Shanahan not happy, but Kingsbury should be pretty happy. We did blow a lead a little bit late, but we still held on. We got the job done, and that's all that matters at the end of it. Through the air today, Garoppolo had a significantly better game than our boy Kyler Murray. 17-22, 250 plus yards and 2 touchdowns. Kyler Murray, again, not bad. 142 yards, only 4 incompletions, no touchdowns, no picks, but need a little bit more production if we're going to make a playoff push this year. For Isaiah on the ground, didn't have as many yards as he did in week 1, but still 192 on the ground is nothing to be shy of. 3 touchdowns, not a single turnover. He was remarkable today. And through the air, Isaiah had the tie for most receptions of the afternoon, 6 for 62 yards, no touchdowns receiving. Marquise Goodwin, 6 for 46. Deebo Samuel went off today, 5 for 114 and a touchdown. And Kirk, 5 for 26. Again, we have got to find more plays that work for our guys downfield, but Kyler Murray, he's got to trust his arm too. It wasn't pretty, but it's one of those wins that every team needs to have just to prove that they can actually do it. The Arizona Cardinals are a young team trying to gel together, and they've got some older players that are trying to teach those younger guys how to close out victories and how to win those big games. The Cardinals got one today. They are back to 500, and if Isaiah King Jr. has anything to say about it, the rest of the season will never be below 500 again.